Hi everyone, it's Vanessa. So today's tutorial is going to be on how to make a really tight curled afro or semi-afro if you don't have curly hair like myself. I always get asked how I get my hair to be that curly, and today I'm going to show you how. First, you're going to need a curling wand, a really skinny curling wand. This is probably the width of my pinky. It wasn't expensive. I think it cost me like 20 bucks. It's no particular popular brand. This one's called Clipless Easy Curl Curling Wand. I got it at my local beauty supply store. You're going to need hair clips, a heat protectant. I'm using Matrix. I don't really think it matters what brand you use as long as it's a good thermal protector. You're going to need a box of metal double prong clips. They look like this. I suggest getting a whole box because you're going to use a lot of them. You're probably almost going to use the whole box on your head. A glove because you will burn your fingers if you do not have one on. And at the end, you're going to need a curling pick to pick out all your curls because they're going to be super tight and curly, and this is going to give it the afro effect. Okay, so first I split my hair in two. About same amount of hair on each side. Going to spray on heat protectant as evenly as possible. I'm going to take a paddle brush and comb through my hair so that the heat protectant is evenly spread throughout. It's really important that whenever you use heat on your hair, you put a heat protectant because your hair will get fried out quickly over time and you will have a crazy amount of split ends. And no one likes split ends. Okay, so I'm going to start with my left side first. I'm going to clip up the right side of my head in the meanwhile. It's always easier to just deal with one half of your head at a time. And then I start my curls from the bottom of my head to the top. I'm going to take this hair out of my way so just concentrate on the pieces that I'm going to be curling. Put on my glove. Okay, you're going to notice that I have these little hairs on the bottom. It's because I have extensions in, and so not all my hair is even. Okay, you're going to take really skinny strands of hair, about this much in width. Take out your curling wand. I like to have mine face down. Some girls curl face up, but for me this face down is more comfortable. Gonna wrap the hair around. I hold it for about 5 seconds. Okay. You're going to see that you're going to have a really springy small curl. So I'm going to, from the bottom, just scrunch it together, going up. I'm going to take a metal clip and clip it. And I'm going to keep doing this all around my head until my whole head is completely covered in these little curls. So it's very tedious. but it's what gets you the look that you want. See, I took out way too big of a piece, so I'm gonna take this and split it into a smaller section. The more you do it, the more you'll realize how small or how big you need to make your pieces of hair. For me, the smaller, the skinnier the pieces are, the better. The more springy your curls will be at the end. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, gonna let this go. Hold it from the bottom and scrunch it up. When I'm scrunching it up, I'm not scrunching it into, and I'm not spiraling it up. I'm kind of just stacking the pieces on top of each other. Because it's already curled from the wand. I'm just doing this so that when it cools into a tight curl. And it doesn't have time to, I don't want it to fall out as it's drying. I want it to dry in a springy coil. Okay. So as you can see, I'm almost done with the left side of my head. It took me about 15-20 minutes. I took off my glove for a second because it just gave me more dexterity with my fingers, and I'm kind of in a rush, so just let me do it quicker so I could grab the clips easier. I did burn my hand a few times. Okay, I just want to show you one more curl just so you completely get the hang of it. Okay. Oh no. Okay, this one I didn't hold. I didn't want to burn my finger, but you'll have a spiral curl like this, and you're going to stack up the hair on top of each other. So you're not twisting it, you're just stacking it. And you're going to stack it all the way to the top. You're going to take a clip and clip it. And there you go. So now I'm going to work on the right side of my head. Okay, so about 15 minutes passed by. I did my makeup. I took out all of the clips. I think I probably had around 80 of them in my hair. You can see I have a head full of really, really tight curls. I would hope that you would not want to leave them like this, but if you do, whatever. And I'm going to take my pick and I'm going to comb out all of the curls. I've tried to use my fingers before to do this, and it just takes way too long. And also, when you use your fingers, you run the risk of having it be super frizzy. And then all your hard work would have been for nothing. So you can see that my afro is coming to life. These pieces in the front I didn't curl because I have a lot of heat damage to the front of my hair. So I don't want to add any more. So I'm just going to pin them back. I'm using my free hand to just help me separate curls as I go along, or just pull out the curls that need to be separated. So obviously we're not looking for perfect curls, so don't worry about a little bit of frizz. I think it actually adds to the natural look of your afro. The more you pick at it, the fluffier it's going to get, so you continue to comb it out depending on how fluffy you want your afro to be. So yeah, here you go. If you feel like your hair looks really dry, I would add a little bit of serum. This is Proclaim Glossing Polish, which I got at Sally's. I think you can use any brand, depending on what's worked for you in the past. I don't really put too much, if any, just because I like the frizzy look of the afro. I don't put hairspray unless it's really humid outside and it's raining, then I'll do it. But I usually just leave it like this. Okay, so now it's completely done. I pinned the top back, pinned the side back a little bit. I fluffed it out a little bit more. So there you have it.